going to do a quick rundown, bit of a walk around on the BT. Had it for a while now. It's a 2013 BT50 dual cab 4-wheel drive. Pretty obvious to see that one. We'll start at the front. Some of the accessories that we have on: ARB premium bull bar, steady lights. They're the 8.5 inch. Just about to go to the upgrade those again, which they're only a couple of months old, but we're going to upgrade those to the XT Pros. It's all underway at the moment. Run a King's Dominator winch at this point. Work like a champion. Pulled me out of snow quite a few times and got us out of everywhere we've needed to be, so you can't complain. Make sure that bag's at this side of the V-shape. It's work ready at the moment, so front rack loading long sticks of whatever I need on there. Just a good quality GME aerial. Don't go anywhere. The places we end up at, the better quality, the bigger. We have some underbody protection. Gets quite a good workout under these things in some of the areas we go. It's a full ARB kit with a centre recovery point. Also switch while the camera's down under there, have a look at the Outback Armour suspension, which has been a recent upgrade to this car. It's supposed to be a 2-inch lift. I think it's gone frag higher than that, but very good suspension. Stand around, come around to the side. There's another fairly new addition to this car is Mickey Thompson ATZ P3 tyres. Very good tyre. Haven't really done any serious 4-wheel driving in them yet, but a little bit of snow stuff down at Lithgow.
Not turning the camera on.
Up to the Safari snorkel.
Your must have for any river crossings, anything, anywhere. Come back under here again, past me the Mickey Thompsons once again to the Black Hawk road safe upper control arms.
As you can see by the colour of the car, it's a used car. Hasn't had a bath for a couple of days. We'll sneak around to the back of the car. As I said, work toolbox. Nothing there, that comes on off. Rack comes off, sides come off. Toolbox in there, just a bit of storage, not much in there. Usually recovery gear. Heads into that one. Sneak around the back. Pretty much nothing doing in the back. Just that I did have water pipes under there, but they started to leak, so I've just recently removed those. The rear Outback Armour suspension, adjustable, quite good. 500 kilo rated springs. 3-inch with the exhaust side of things. That's a 3-inch redback exhaust. Front to back with a muffler. Outside that, we come around a little bit further. Stick our nose in underneath those, through that wheel and back front of the back wheel, and you'll see the Long Ranger 132 litre fuel tank, steel. Covers the distances we need to. Still running standard side steps. They're a little bent out of shape, but just in the process of building some rock sliders. So
a little bent out of shape.
Just a little bent out of shape. 3 people to get that one back where it is now. So that's pretty much it for the car. Not a great many things we can. Oh, we do have. Sorry, sneaking up inside there. Up in there, if you probably sneak around the back and go the other side there, that's the diff breathers.
I don't plan on going that deep in water ever, but just looked like a good spot to put it, so that's where it went. Anderson plug, when the canopy goes on, just plug it in there, hook to the battery, easy as you like. Come in through the back, pretty standard in the back. Drive around the other way.
Is this the new back windscreen?
That is my new back windscreen. Do you like it? Another recent addition to this car after shattering one at Stockton Beach a month ago. Now behind here is my storage set for jump pack. In this bag's just a winch controller and cable controller, jacks, stuff. When I travel I chuck all my battery tools in there. Over behind the damper here is the red charger. Tucked it in there nicely out of the road, out of the weather. Been in for a while now, hasn't let me down. Very good. Unplug that while I'm going. Just unplug that before I get a flat battery. Driving through the front, pretty standard features in here, pretty seat, Lenswell seat covers and a GME TX3100, just a small two-way for when I travel. I don't use it unless we're travelling. Too much carry on. Automatic. My friend over here, apparently he likes to drive his car. We turn the camera back around now, ask how many drive shafts he's broken and which ones he's broken.
A couple.
A couple. How many has I broken? Not 6, not 9, 0. Anyway, I like auto. They're good to tow with, and I tow a car around, so it works well for me. I'm happy with it. Car's been awesome. 7 years old now. It's almost due for a rebuild.
How's your torque bit go? Torque a pedal?
Pedal torque a bit, works well. I ran it up. It's probably adjusted back to standard now, just to run it there. These cars don't. This one didn't seem to have any of those issues on it anyway, but we put it on. If I want to play with it, we can. Nothing really else going on in there. Come around to the, as you see, legs, lift on, lift off canopy. Not spoiled enough yet to be able to have two cars, but the idea will be to have a work car and a travel car. So first one of all, the Travel Buddy oven. Excellent bit of equipment, highly recommended. Get yourself one. If you've got room, put it in. And also, if you can, get the stainless steel trays. Work a bit better than the racks. Food doesn't slide around as much. Toaster, out in the bush. No one wants a bit of toast. Easy as you like. Cook your toast. Bit of cutlery, a few spares, a few bottles of sprays and lubricants and tyre gauge. Come over here to my trial for a barbecue to see whether I like it or not. Pull it out. Open it up. Set it up. Good height for me to cook. Nice and easy there. New addition as only of yesterday was some new lights. So we hit this one. That's the backlight. I haven't got it plugged in yet. Anyway, you get the general idea. 240 volt, we've hooked it onto 240 volt now, so if we had a powered site we just plug in over there and we can run whatever we like off that, which is awesome. Carry a few tables, light switches, steady light on the back. It's rather bright, so I'll put the yellow cover on it just to dull it down a bit when you're around the camp, make it nice and easy. The MSA drop slide, it's a 60. With the angle, 80 litre fridge freezer.
You can never have enough fridge space when you go away. That's the freezer section. Does work very well. They are a little heavy, but that's just quality. Not much else going on this side. Up to the righto rat 2.5 awning. Connected to hook the power up to the canopy.
Nicely wide.
Next, over this side, come up and we'll have a look at our nicely wide. Look at that.
Don't look too closely.
Lovely wide. Pull the camera back a bit so we can't get a really good look at it.
At the brands and stuff like that.
Couple of new lights. ARB 47 litre I think they are. This is the drinks fridge, so milks, beers, softies, they all go in there. No one else can reach it, so I tend to be in that one by myself all the time. Everyone complains they've got short legs, so that's my job. A little bit of storage up in behind the oven. Just all my loose I have in there. If you don't have a ladder, I can climb in there and go and get it, but just all my spare hoses and belts, tyre repair kits, whatever I can squeeze in there, I squeeze in there. There's a bit more room up in here for just nuts and bolts and more spares. Fire extinguisher, probably must have when you go anywhere. Gas bottle mount. Days are numbered there. I think I'll shift it over the other side a bit closer to the barbecue.
That's probably a good idea.
Be a good idea, all run along a hose. 240 outlet. Caravan outlet. All this was done in the break between Christmas and New Year. Nothing's open, there's no wholesalers open, so we've used what we can. Bit of caravan stuff, bit of domestic, bit of everything. Just a spare wheel mount. All homemade. I'm a do-it-yourself kind of a person, so the canopy's homemade, everything's homemade, roof rack, spare wheel mounts, all that. Most of it's homemade. I do as much as I can.
What do you run on top?
May not be the prettiest, but up top is a ARB rooftop camper, which is pretty comfortable. Bit of a punish to set up when it's wet or snowing, but you calm down after about 5 minutes once it's packed up and off you go on the next day's journey. Quite good, quite comfortable. In there we do have an extra 50mm mattress on top of it. Didn't think the 50mm mattress was comfortable enough, so we just bought another mattress topper, chucked it in there. Beautiful. Generally get a good night's sleep in there. Easy to climb in and out of. My shovel mount, which got torn off on one of our trips. We wedged against a tree, welded it back on and welded it back on upside down. We'll fix that up one day as well. Maybe 5 minutes when it's not hot. On the front we have the Max Tracks, a must have, 4-wheel driving. I think many people go anywhere without those. It's another good idea. I need another 2, we'll buy another 2 and add to that when you do get that. One thing I did forget to mention was we do run JT Brooks tyre deflators. They work very well. And somewhere inside, because I've used it somewhere else, is an ARB air compressor in a container, which I haven't mounted into the canopy, because when I go away with the car, the canopy's not on, I can take it with me. But that's a quick rundown. I think I've got most of it. The second battery, another must have. And
too many ratchet straps.
I don't think you can have too many of them either.
Can't have too many ratchets. You
Not
can't
the way
have
we
enough
break
things to
stuff.
tie things down. Never go anywhere without cable ties, duct tape, and ratchet straps.
Silicon. Sticker flex now.
Sticker flex. And friends. Always go away with friends. That's a must. But there it is, rundown on the BT50. Not sure how much longer we'll have this one for. We do another 12 months and see what's around when that time comes. If it's not doing anything wrong, we might try for another 12. Just starting to get it set up pretty much how we need it now. That's pretty much it. Hopefully I don't smash another window.
If you have any questions, any email or
Yeah,
shoot us through some comments.
yeah, if you have any questions on the BT50,
Where it goes, what we do.
Luke's Ranger, or anything else, send us a message.
How long does it take you to get the toolbox off and the canopy on? So for a changeover setup.
For a changeover setup now, I can get toolbox on, off, canopy on in about an hour, and half loaded.
Yep.
So that's easier. I can do it by myself now. There was a time when I didn't have the wind-up legs. It was very hard to do. I was letting tyres down. I had airbags in here before I changed to this suspension. I'd let the airbags right down, let the tyres down, back under the canopy, load it on, pump the airbags up, pump the tyres up, lift it off the legs, drive it back out. And that took some time, but with these wind-up legs, it's much easier. I can do it by myself. It's easier if you got help, but all things need to be easier, and you've got to be able to do it by yourself, because there are times you just need to be able to do it by yourself. Paintwork's been ceramic coated by Damo at Mildura Auto Detailing. That's been through Cape York, Border Track, somewhere else, lots of other places, and that's the only mark that hasn't washed off yet. Very impressed with that. So big thanks Damo Mildura Auto Detailing, ARB here in Dubbo, Mallee 4x4 support us very well.
Regional.
Regional Auto Supplies. I get all my stuff, a lot of the car stuff through regionals, and they do it pretty well. But yeah, awesome. Thanks to those guys. We'll support you as best we can.
The Off-Road Tradies wouldn't be possible without our sponsors and supporters. You can find the Off-Road Tradies on Instagram and Facebook.
If you're interested in any of our tag-along tours, please check out our website for up-to-date information on upcoming tours. Or send us an email and we'll do our best to help you find the right tour for you.